Hi, this is Pradeep from Department of Commerce. Now we are going to see about the banking and history of Indian banking. What is bank? Bank is a financial institute that accept deposits and create lending loans to every person, to customers. Then we can see the history of Indian banking. Indian banking is as old as possible. Beginning of 20th century, has been developed as has come to an lifeblood. The first bank in India has been introduced in the year of 1786. The bank name is Bay of Bank of Bengal in Calcutta. It has in India, the banking system has been differentiated into two boards, that is pre-independence and post-independence. Pre-independence at the year of 1786 to 1947. At the pre-independence, it means before the independence of India. Before the independence of India, we can see the main process of that is to trade and to end financial countries, industries. The both process what have been done before independence is the function entirely to end financial industries and to speculate trade all over the world and the global work of a trading. Next, it comes to post-independence. After the independence of 1947, immediately of a banking has been developed into two parts, that is, into West Bengal and to the Punjab. It can be created vast, universally, it have been developed as much as possible, and that creates a better idea. Then it comes how after the independence, how the banking has been developed. After that, introduction of coins, different in civilizations, expansion of business and trade, the contribution of goldsmiths, moneylenders, and businessmen. Then it comes introduction of coin. How? In ancient times, there is no paper format of rupees. The only the coins of 10 paise, 25 paise, 1 rupees are that. That was introduced in the bank and it came to an speculations and rotations. Then it comes difference in civilizations. After the civilization of and um, some sectors of a bank, they developed coins from the pyramids. What they get in pyramids. Then it comes to an expansion of business and trades. Business and trade. Both are vast and important sectors in bank. Business. The expansion of business and trade plays a vital role in the modern banking, as like the trade plays a vital advertisement in modern banking. Both are not similarly, but it is both are closely together. Trade plays a vital role of transactions and commodities, everything. But the business only deals with the money and when every deposits and every withdrawals, drawings, etc. Then the contribution of goldsmiths, moneylenders, and the businessmen. Goldsmiths. Who are they? How they help the bank? Goldsmiths. They can create. They creates the bank account and they deposits their amount to. We cannot see the deposits, but they lend money to bank for that purpose and then receive interest for that. Next, it comes to money lenders. Who are money lenders? The main purpose of money lenders is to lend money and receive interest. Only the process of bank is similar. So the money lenders also invest money in the bank and then go for businessmen, business persons. They deposit money and they cannot travel through money. They cannot take over the money, full total amount of money to a long distance. So they deposit from here and withdraw from other bank. That is the main function done by the business people. So next comes the history of banking phase 3. At the year of 1991 to till date. At the date of this 1991, there is a committee has been formed and five stages has been developed from 1991 to till date. We can see the description about this five process. Then come Narasimhan Committee. This committee has been formed in the year of 1991. As a commerce, we cannot forget the year of 1991. The LPG policies, that is globalization, privatization, and globalization, has been formed in the year of 1991. This 1991 has been the vital role of Indian banking system. At that time of 1991, this committee has been formed to speculate and regulate the banking process, what is done in India. Let's see what the three process has been done. The statutory liquid ratio requirements, potential requirements of bank has been viewed by this committee. Then the open market operations. Then comes the staggered liquid ratio, that is SLR, has been invested from the all over the world. Then it comes to flooded with the foreign banks and their ATM machines. Flooded with foreign banks. What is it? After the era of liberalization and privatization and globalization of 1991, every foreign banks have came to invest in India. They open branches. They have been started to invest in companies, invested in banks. They lending loans. They they are increasing in the value of their money at that time. Every person cannot be receives a perfect satisfaction service from every bank. For the purpose, the foreign banks are introduced ATM stations. That is a major role have been played in the banking sector. The person who are withdrawing money can withdraw from the ATM machines. Not we cannot wait till the bank it open. That is the main process been done in the banking sectors. Then it comes to mobile banking and net banking. Mobile banking and net banking are the vast customers surfer devices. They can transfer amount, they can uh, do vital role from this banking sectors. This banks and this bank provides the mobile banking for their convenient. They cannot wait for the banking service till each and every seconds. They can do their own transactions. That is mobile banking and net banking. Then it comes to digital banking. Digital banking and mobile banking are literally same, but have a slight changes in that. The slight changes have been described in next videos. The digital banking is the part of broader context often move online banking. The shift from the traditional banking to digital marketing has been gradual. This is digital banking from the banking sectors. Then it comes merger of SBA and associates and BMB. On the year of 2017, the financial year starts at the date of April 1. After the budget has been declared, the SBA have been declared that we are going to associate bank with the five banks. That is Bharatiya Mahila Bank has been major bank associated with the SBA. This bank play a major role and creates the acquisition process in India. They overtake the banks and their securities and make the bank as alive. Then it comes to structure of Indian banking system. This structure detailedly shows you the what how the banking sector has been divided and structurally has been in India. This bank, for the commercial bank, regional bank, and cooperative bank, are the major bank structures in India, which plays a major role of a welfare of an customers. Then it comes to conclusion that banking in India has been developed from the history to till now in vast development and to invest in banks and trading commodities, everything. So the development and role of a bank and government has been increased in the Act of 1949, and then they have been developing the bank as much as possible. So thank you friends to see this video. Thank you.